Good morning, everyone. Thank you very much for coming here today, and sorry for the small delay. Thank you for waiting, and I'm honored to have you all here because, ladies and gentlemen, I know that not many of us in this world can understand, can realize, have time to think about ourselves, us, yourself, individual, because everybody is busy with thinking about so many things in the outside world. Everyone is searching for something, things are in the outside. Once Socrates have said that if you stop searching, if you search who you are, then you don't have to search others and outside. Because when you find out what's happening with you, then that explains everything. Because your world is in your mind. Right now, when you are listening to me, your mind is active, isn't it? You can see me. Can you see me? Yes, that means you are using your mind. Can you hear me? Yes, now you are using your mind. Do you feel suffering? Not now. Sometimes you are sad, sometimes you are happy, sometimes you are annoyed, sometimes you are missed, you miss people, sometimes you feel happy, pleasure, satisfaction. All these things happens in the mind. When you go to church, when you go to a temple, when you go to like a party, when you come to university, as we are in right now, all these things actually, without a mind, you wouldn't be able to grasp, you wouldn't be able to realize, you wouldn't be able to understand what's going on. I hope you now understand that we all have a mind, but we don't know about it. When you were born, nobody explains to you how mind works. Nobody does research about how mind works. Nobody has an idea what's going on within our mind, but everybody is using it. Everyone has a mind, but no one knows about it, but everyone uses it. Are you agree with me? So this is the problem we have, ladies and gentlemen, that we are using something we don't know. When we use something that we don't know, what happens? That generates chaos. That's why you felt sadness, you feel sadness, you feel anger, you feel suffering, you feel annoyance. Then all negative emotions appear in the mind because that mind doesn't know about itself. What is the functionality of the mind? Why there's a mind? To understand, to realize, to explain, to identify, to make judgments. Right? You decide. When you decide, who decides that? It's your mind decides that. Who's taking that decision? Your mind is taking that decision. Then basically, ladies and gentlemen, your mind is you. Isn't it? Your mind is you. But the thing is, do you know about yourself? Who are you? Don't tell me your name, ladies and gentlemen. Your name is the name that people have given to you when you were born. I'm not talking about that. I'm just asking, who are you, not how are you. Everyone asks from everyone, how are you? But nobody asks, who are you? Actually, who are you? Why are you here? Not in here. Why you were born to this world? What is the true purpose of your life? Did you come here to do a PhD or master or degree? Did you come here? Has anyone came to this world to go to school? When you were born, you have an idea, so I need to go to school and I need to go to university, I need to do exams and I need to pass the exams. And do you have any idea like that? When you, as a baby, do you have that idea? Or because of the society we've been busy with doing so many things. Your mom and dad told you to go to school, remember? And your uncles and your aunts, they told you to go to school. I'm not saying that don't go to school. I'm telling that what we have been doing since we were born is what other people asked us, other people showed us. Can you do something that your own imagination? No, because our imaginations always depends on the previous experiences. Have you seen Avatar movie? Remember that there's a connection between animals and the human, using it's like a Bluetooth, right? It's not Bluetooth, like USB plugging, right? So, cable, right? So, I mean, when that director or someone who created that movie, when he imagined something like that, he has used whatever the things that we have seen. We have seen that your SSD drive is connecting to your computer. So, he has used that concept to connect between animals and human, not human, that Pandora people, right? Pandorans. So, this is something, see that how they have eyes, they have nose. It's looking weird, it looks weird, but still they have these basic concepts. That means, ladies and gentlemen, your imagination is always depends on the previous experiences. What you are doing is you are mixing them together. Right? Now, the thing is, when we were born, we didn't know how mind works, but we have been using our minds to perceive, we have been using our minds to judge, we have been using our minds to determine what's actually going on in the other side, outside world. You can see me that I'm talking to you, you are thinking about what I'm talking to you. This is how it works. Agree? Now the thing is, mind has an ability to think. Mind has an ability to search. Mind has an ability to reflect, not about outside, but about itself. Do you understand? Mind is an instrument that came to this world, that's a creation from the Mother Nature, to think, to realize, to experience, to perceive about not only outside, but about itself. But the thing is, we haven't been using that instrument to realize what's actually happened here rather than there. It's like, do you have in your cars you have malfunction detection system. When you have low tire pressure, it indicates low tire pressure. When you have oil is like gone, then it indicates the low level of oil, right? So there's a detection system that detects all these things, sensors, and detects if there's a malfunction and present into you. Agree? Right. There's a detection, right? The mind is something like a detection system that can detect not only outside but also itself. So it's like malfunction detection system that can detect any malfunctions in the detection system. This is what we call self-realization. Self-realization means you are realizing what actually happens within you, what actually happens within the mind, how thoughts appear, how sadness appear, how exam pressure appear, how these negative emotions appear, how pleasure appear, how happiness appear. Ladies and gentlemen, when you realize that what actually happens within you, that is the solution for all negative experiences. Do you understand what I mean? If you realize, like let's say when you have a problem in a system, what do? You are the technician to detect, to inspect, to solve that issue. What do? When you go there, let's say you are a technician, right? Mechanic. You all have cars. Because I'm used to work in universities. So I was a research fellow at Australian National University. So before I becoming a monk, so what I was doing is I was doing mass spectrometry, NMR, this biomolecular NMR, these experiments. So we used to work with a lot of instruments. That's why I'm telling you, like, when there's a technician comes to detect there's an issue, what he does, he just solve the problem, or he inspect the instrument, right? He detach everything from the covers and he check what is the problem. If you go to a doctor diagnose what is the issue using the symptoms. What doctor does is actually diagnosing the real problem, the root cause that line up, that generates those symptoms. Right? If you can see, let's say you have an infection in your bladder, then you get a pain. Right? So doctor is diagnosing why pain is generating. Then doctor diagnose, okay, there's a problem in the bladder, there's an infection in the bladder, so that's why he will give antibiotics. Do you understand that? Likewise, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just asking, have you ever experienced fear? Have you ever experienced exam stress? Have you ever experienced anger? How about envy? Jealousy? You don't? You know? Am I talking to Martians? This is earthlings, right? So we experience all these negative emotions. Right? Now tell me, where does this negative emotion generate? It's in the laptop or it's in your mind? Excellent. Where does this anger generate? It's in your mind or it's in the laptop? Let's say your laptop doesn't work. You get angry. You do like that. Okay. Where does the negative emotion generate? In the laptop or in the mind? I'm talking about emotion. Upsetting, unsettling experience. Where does it generate? There or here? Mind. Excellent. Okay. Now, where does the suffering generate? Like pain, annoyance. Not with the people, right? Let's say you angry with your mother. Who angry with your mother? You. Where does the anger generate? Is it with your mother or is it with you? With me, right? If you are angry with your mother, the anger generates within the mind. Do you understand that? Okay. Now the thing is, Have you ever experienced like you have bad thoughts about someone else, but he doesn't know that you are thinking in that way? You get angry and you were arguing with him alone in the toilet, not in the outside, but you didn't speak with him, right, or her. So you have this issue with her or him, but you are doing all these actions and activities, thinking process happens when you go to toilet, and when you are alone, you are now fighting with your thoughts. Inner thoughts, you are now fighting with her or him. But at the end of the day, he doesn't know anything about this situation. He was actually having happy life, and you are the one who suffers. Do you have this kind of experience? Okay. I am talking to earthlings. Right? You had the issue, but the thing is, you think that she also have the same issue. That's why she act like that. That's why he act like. So you take the judgment based on whatever that you observe. He or she doesn't know anything about what you are thinking. Do you have this kind of experience? Right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, can you please tell me, where is the issue manifest now? Excellent. Let's say you are inviting a technician. Let's say we have here you have this audio visual system in the laptop, in the room, right? Let's say we have an issue there, so you invited a technician to solve this problem. The technician comes and he is unscrewing this the screws, right, in the table, and he is painting the table. He is checking the table. What do you do? Sir, this is not the problem. This is not the problem. So you have invited to solve that one. The issue is there. Okay. Then he is looking at here. What do you do? Is he going crazy or not? Now he is inspecting the table, not the audiovisual system. He is painting the walls and he is doing something else, but not the task that he has to do. Because he was invited, he was claimed that he can fix the problem in the audiovisual systems, but he is doing something else. Would you invite that technician again? No, because he doesn't do the trick, he doesn't solve the problem. Excellent. Now tell me, ladies and gentlemen, according to that anger, hatred, annoyance, envious, whatever the negative emotions that you have felt, which one did you inspect? Where did you inspect that? What is the problem? Did you inspect with yourself that how this mind is working here? Why? What's going on here? Or you are treating to the outside. Hey, because of you, I feel this. Get lost. You release your anger towards the outside to fix the outside. If outside can be fixed, then I'm okay. So what you have been trying to do is fixing the outside things according to the way you want. Because of that, now what happens? I'm okay. So inside, whatever the problem, if there's an issue in the mind, it will be there. But what we have been doing is fixing the outside. Do you have children? If you have children, if they do nasty things, what do you do? You correct them, right? You get anger. Because of anger, you treat like that. You get stress. If you have huge workload, are you doing research here, or what are you doing?
Research.
Research of what?
Working on plants.
Plants. Yes, sir?
Yeah.
Botany, like biology. Plant pathology. I did molecular biology and biotechnology. So, how about you, man?
I'm working with composite materials.
Composite materials. So you are doing some chemistry and
No, much more like structural engineering and civil
engineering. Okay. You?
Higher education.
Higher education. Nice. So likewise, so we all do different researches about so many things in the world, but before you do all this research, ladies and gentlemen, you have to research about yourself, about your mind that you are using to do those research. Do you understand? If you understand that, if you can do that research, if you can fix the problems in the mind, ladies and gentlemen, then I'm telling you, you won't feel stress, you won't feel anxious, you won't feel fear, you won't feel anger. Ladies and gentlemen, if you can extinguish anger, if you can extinguish, not control, I'm not asking you to control, if you can eradicate, extinguish that fire or pressure or mental pressure that generates within your mind, then your workload, your efficiency, the way that you act, the way that you behave, right, will be marvelous, isn't it? Because of the pressure, because of the so many things in your head, you can't focus, you can't solve the problem nicely, smoothly, in proper way. Because of the mental health that we experience, issues that we experiences, we can't dedicate our capacity to this world. Everybody is doing research. I hope that you are not doing for yourself, isn't it? Because you are doing something contributing to this humanity, this world, this nature, because you are in the side of helping others, isn't it? All your research, as you said, you are doing social education, higher education, yes, like everybody helps each other. Actually, our human beings are so good at helping each other, because all the things that we have been doing is not for ourselves. There's a part that you are getting money, but the thing is, after you get money, you cook and you eat, and then after that you spend that money. At the end of the day, you haven't gained anything for yourself, but you have done so many things to the others. Did you notice that? When you were born, you came empty-handed. When you leave empty-handed. But throughout the time, what you have been doing, helping others. Yes, of course, you have gained something, you have collected something, you have like accumulated some qualifications, and you got a higher pay. But at the end of the day, eating, drinking, sleeping, and all these things, at the end of the day, you have spent your life to serve others. This is what I learned from my science teacher when I first entered to university. The why we have to study science, it's to bring humanity to the next level, to help others, to support people. All the researchers, now we get a Panadol or medicine or something, right? Or behind that medicine, there were extensive research has been done, isn't it? The way we learned from our teachers, people have studied how to give education. So everybody helped each other. At the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, what you have done throughout your life is serving the nature, serving the humanity, serving others. If you come across the Bible, it says, love your neighbor. But actually, Jesus have said like that because you don't remember that you love your neighbor. Actually, what you are doing is loving your neighbor. When he explains like love your neighbor, he didn't ask you to love your neighbor because you are not loving your neighbor. What he said is, remind yourself, come back to senses, right now you are doing loving your neighbor. When you think in that way, do you feel pressure or release? You're supporting, you're giving, you're releasing yourself to the nature, society, you're supporting, you're helping other people. Do you feel pressure or release? Release, release, release. If you give something, do you feel pressure or release? If you give something you have to the others, and you can see other people also enjoy that thing, what do you feel? You feel relief, you feel happy because other people, you have done something good. We are good people, ladies and gentlemen. We always wanted to support each other. We always wanted to uplift one another. And it says in the Bhagavad Gita, your Hindu follow? Huh? In the Bhagavad Gita, ayan nija paroveti ganana lagu cetasaham udara charita namtu vasudhaiva kutumbakam. I think you might have heard the last part, vasudhaiva kutumbakam. One world, one family. Fool says, this belongs to me, that belongs to him, this belongs to her, this belongs to me. The wiser says, one world, one family. Everyone supports each other, everyone is living beings. Right? So, we have to understand that, we have to first realize that, ladies and gentlemen, we have an issue with our mind. We haven't done any research, we haven't done any activities in order to explain what actually happens here. If you can explain that, if you can understand what's actually going on here, then that's the solution for all your negative emotions. Because now you are diagnosing the problem. Otherwise, what we have been doing is taking a Panadol for a headache. Right? When you take a Panadol for a headache, can you eradicate headache? Oh, it will come back again. The painkiller does not kill the root cause of the pain. Do you understand that? Painkiller kills the pain, not the root cause of the pain. It's like how many times you have to eat to get rid of your hunger? 100%. Can you? How many kilos of rice you need to eradicate hunger? 100% out of your life. You know, you can't, because as long as you eat, after 5 hours, you feel starved, isn't it? So this is actually what actually happens. That's why every time we have been doing temporary solutions, ladies and gentlemen. 2 minutes noodles. Instant solutions. We are looking for instant solutions. We are looking for instant gratification, instant pleasure, instant happiness, instant relief of your pressure. You are searching, you are trying to find quick, it's like when the doctor says, okay, I can't give antibiotic. No, doctor, can you give antibiotic? Because it will quickly solve the problem. Do you have this kind of experience? Likewise, when your mind is under pressure, you always take the judgment, you always take the decision to what? Quickly solve that pressure. You are not diagnosing how this pressure manifests. You are not thinking about how this pressure manifests. You are not understanding, you are not realizing what actually happens within your mind. How pressure generates. How negative emotion generates. You are not reflecting about yourself. Do you understand that? Have you ever, when you get pressure, you go to one place and think about what happened here? Or you meditate, or you contemplate about yourself, or you just go and punch him when you are kid? I'm just asking. Not as a the adult, you won't do like that. If you do like that, then you will be in the jail. Because of that, there's a jail, because of there's a police office, that you are like that. Otherwise, this will be like wild jungle. Because of the law and order, people are behave like that. Not because people are behave like that, law and order. Then you don't need law and order. Right? That's why, ladies and gentlemen, please try to understand that we are doing something wrong here. We always take the solution from the outside. It's like the technician comes and inspects the table rather than inspecting the audiovisual system. everyone is busy, everyone is doing the wrong thing, that taking solution from the outside, taking release from the outside, that's like taking a Panadol. But that won't solve the problem, ladies and gentlemen. The problem will be there forever until you uplift the root cause. Until you treat to the problem, until you treat to the root cause, the problem will be there. Do you understand that? Do you agree with me? Huh? Do you like to take always temporary solutions every day? Now, until you die, ladies and gentlemen, what you have been doing is taking solutions. This won't, what happened? At your dying breath also, you have the same problem when you were there when you were born. Now what happened? This is why that people say, you will be born again. Actually, you will be born again, not because of that, not because of something else, but you will be born again to finish the unsettled business. Your mind is under pressure always. Your mind is under vexation always. Your mind is searching for something. You are looking for something. You are looking a solution. You are looking the way to be free. If I ask you to come here, right, and stand in front of this wall for 1 hour without looking anywhere, can you do that? Why? Huh? You get restless. Okay. Huh? If I ask you to come here, stand in front of the wall, and I ask you to stay there for 1 hour without looking anywhere, you just have to stay like this. Can you do that? No, ladies and gentlemen, your mind is under pressure. Your mind is always under pressure. That's why if something happens in this room, you are so happy about that. Let's say we all sit like this. That's really good. That change. You feel, let's say we all stay here like this without talking, without discussing, and I came here, I sit in front of you, and I just stay like this. What will happen to you? Shall I tell you? You will take your phone and you are busy now. You are not busy, ladies and gentlemen. What you are doing is you are releasing your pressure. Shall I ask you a question? Do you actually live, or you are trying to release your pressure all the time? Throughout your life, what you have been doing is releasing the pressure. Why people need movies? Entertainment means, ladies and gentlemen, your mind is not actually entertaining. Your mind is vexed. Entertainment is a Panadol for that vexation, for that time being, because it's motion pictures, moving pictures. You get something always what? Distraction, changing, and there's a orderly change. So your mind is happy with that, you are living in a story, but when you finish the movie, when you enter to the real world, right, still you have the pressure. Why do you eat things? Because you're hungry. Are you eating truly because of you're hungry? No, ladies and gentlemen, don't be honest here. Not always. You are not eating because you are hungry. You know what you are doing? Sometimes you eat nibbles and biscuits and actually you are not hungry, because since you have pressure, boring, okay, let's have something. You are actually stress eating. This is what we call binge eating. When you go to movie theater, why do you take this popcorn? Popcorn? Yes, popcorn. Yes. Why do you buy popcorn? Because when you're watching the movie, you don't have to eat, because your digestion system, actually you have to give some rest to your digestion system, ladies and gentlemen. Your digestion system is continuously at work. The stomach, if stomach can speak to you, he will shout and tell you, hey madam, hey sir, could you please stop sending these things, because I need some time to rest and I need some time to recover my cells. Are you allowing that, or you just keep putting things? You know what? When one batch of meal, to digest one batch of meal, your stomach and all these the glands that secretes enzymes, actually they have to work socks off to digest all these things, right? Even a plane, right, when they take off and take a touchdown, right, they inspect the plane and they do repair. It needs some resting time to recover, right? Even for an engine, you need a resting time to recover and repair. Do you understand that? Are you allowing this digestion system some resting peace to recover the issues after one batch of digestion, or you just continuously feeding things? Ladies and gentlemen, you are not eating because of the purpose. You are eating because your mind is undervexed. Actually, untamed mind, unrealized mind, detoxed mind, toxic mind, mind with toxicants, right, is under pressure always. That's why that mind always need a relief. Do you understand this? When you're working with something, if somebody talk to you, how do you feel? Stress. Why?
Because he interrupts me.
He interrupts you because you are now doing this, and he is asking to come here and go there, and what the hell is this? Because I am doing this, can you please let me do this? You release anger, isn't it? Do you have this kind of experience with your wives and husbands and partners especially? You have this experience, right? Those days I was married, and so I had a company wedding videography live streaming while I'm doing research. So at night I'm doing editing, the video editing and stuff, and then I can see usually I don't hear what when she says, hey, do this or that. I don't hear because of I'm having earphones and stuff. But I can hear when things are putting like, when she get agitated, now what happened? She is keeping the saucepans, all these things in the kitchen, with some sounds. Then I know, ooh, something has gone wrong. Now I take my phone out. I'm listening. Did you talk to me? Yes. How many times I have to? Have you had this kind of experience? When you are focused, actually you are not focused, ladies and gentlemen. You are releasing your pressure with that. You are enjoying means you are actually you are actually experiencing pleasure. When you experience pleasure, not happiness. You are experiencing pleasure, you focus with that. When somebody interrupts, when you experience that pleasure, actually pleasure means that you are now aligned, you are now doing something like a meditation with that, focused. Actually your mind is under maximum pressure in that moment. That's why you get agitated, that's why you get annoyed. We don't know how this pressure manifests, but I'm just telling you first the problem. You can't stay at one place without changing your postures. You can't stay at your couch after you finish your work without looking TV, without thinking. You can't actually rest in peace, ladies and gentlemen, because your mind is not at rest. Your mind is always under pressure. Your mind is searching for something, but nobody knows what mind is searching for. So mind is looking for so many things, but you are feeding everything, but mind won't be relieved. That's why you have an experience of unsatisfactory life. You always have missing peace. You're always longing for something. Day in and day out, you are looking for something. You are waiting for something. You have been looking for, wanting for something. Do you agree with me? You're searching for something. What are you searching for? Happiness, pleasure. You are searching pieces. Right? You are searching peace for pieces. Like you are searching pieces for peace. Pieces. You are buying so many pieces. Right, you can see when you go shopping, how many pieces you buy. So many pieces of different things, different colors, different labels, and you buy so many pieces because you are searching piece out of what? Pieces. So you three are wearing spectacles, right? Let's say sometimes you wear spectacles on your forehead. Right? So, like that. Right? Now you forget that you are wearing spectacles here. Right? Now you want to find your spectacles. You have it there. Where is my spectacles? I am searching everywhere. Now you are looking for everywhere. You go here and there. You are now blaming others who have taken my spectacles, and they are laughing at you. Have you had this kind of right? You are searching everywhere. Now tell me, would you be able to find spectacles from outside now? If you are wearing like here, would you be able to find your spectacles? No, because you already have spectacles. Now you are searching for spectacles in everywhere. Right? Understand? Ladies and gentlemen, this is what actually happened. You don't have to search for peace. Not pieces. I'm talking about peace. You don't have to search for happiness. You don't have to search for peace. Your peace is with you. Like spectacles. The thing is, you don't know that you have that. Try to understand this, madam. You don't know that you have that. Because of that, now you are searching for peace. Agree? Agree? Now here's the trick. When you search for something, how do you feel? When you search for something, are you okay or you're not okay? You're under pressure, isn't it? When you have a wanting to find something, when you're longing for Amazon parcel to be delivered, when you're checking your notifications, when you're checking your job acceptance letter, whether it has arrived or not. If you're doing research, this is one of my best experiences. I set up everything on the first day, and the second day I ran to the university because of what? To find the results whether the bacteria has grown, and when you take the plate, nothing has grown. Then I can kill those bacteria. Right? When you're waiting for that to see the results, how do you feel? Anxious, and you're agitated, isn't it? Isn't it? If you don't have to search, how do you feel? You're neutral, isn't it? If you're not searching for something, the moment that you don't search for something, the moment, I don't know, I know that you don't have that kind of situation, but let's say you have everything you want, you don't have to search.
Neutral.
Huh?
Neutral.
Neutral. Do you understand that? You are satisfied. That means your mind is at rest. Now your mind is at peace. Now your mind is at calmness. Calmness is there because now you don't have to search. When you are not searching, when you are not longing, when you are not looking for something, then that moment your mind is at neutral. Do you understand that? Accept? Agree with that? Now this is the case. Let's say I have this lighter with me. Now I am searching for lighter. When I am searching for lighter, what happened to my peace? Disrupted, interrupted, destroyed. Agree? When I find out that it was there, then I feel relief, and after that I don't want the lighter, but because I have it in my hand, then what can you say regarding the lighter thing? You are at peace because why? You are not looking for that because you have it. Do you understand that? Then your mind is at neutral. Agree? Ladies and gentlemen, this is what actually happened. Each and every moment you are searching for something because you have an idea your happiness exists in the outside world. You can be satisfied by doing so many things. You have an idea, in order to feel satisfaction, you need to gain things. Do you understand that? You have an idea, in order to satiate, in order to feel satisfaction, you need to bring things to your world. Since you were born, you have been doing this. Okay? Go back to your previous lives. Go back to this life, the beginning of this life. Right? If somebody else showing smiley face with an instrument, with an eraser, new eraser, then what happened to you? You went to your mama and said, "Mama, could you please, could you please help me to buy that eraser?" You are asking, you are telling to your mama, "Hey mama, can you please give me that eraser?" Because of why? Because of that thing. Which that person, that person is happy with that eraser. I'm unhappy now because I don't have an eraser. Now you go and ask from your mama that eraser, because your happiness is now where? In the eraser. I'm just asking. Eraser is made out of what? Rubber, cardboards, colors, pigments. Altogether, eraser is made out of electrons, protons, neutrons. Do you agree with that? If you zoom in and zoom in and zoom in to the microscopic level, you will find out that they are just aggregation of electrons, protons, neutrons. Agree? I mean, you are doing those things, huh? You understand what I am talking about. If you zoom into this, even though at distance it looks like a lighter, when it comes to closer, is there a lighter or this is a clump of electron, proton, neutrons? Charlie Chaplin once said, life is a tragedy. No, life is a comedy when seen in the long shot, but a tragedy when seen in the short. I mean, long shot means if you see from the distance, it's like a comedy. It's a comedy because you know that when he's Charlie Chaplin, remember, he's a comedian, right? Like comedy actor, right? So from the distance view, you can see Charlie Chaplin is what? Having fun, right? Playing like, you know, acting a comedy. But when you come closer and closer to what he's doing, he's actually vexing, and he's actually under pressure whether he's doing something that it can make you feel laugh or not. Whether he's checking whether my act is okay or not. When it comes to close-up, it's a tragedy. When it comes to the long shot, it's a comedy. Likewise, in a long shot, this is a lighter, but in a close-up, is there a lighter or aggregation of energy? Aggregation of energy. Do you understand that? How about this? In a long shot, you can see there's something, I don't know, this mic holder. But when it comes closer and closer and closer, this is nicely packed energy in a particular way. Do you understand that? Huh? With that mindset, can you tell me what is the true difference between these two? Oh my God. Checkmate, isn't it?
From the inside or like from closer, nothing. But from outside, there is just
Two change. This is not that. That is not this, isn't it? This is, this is, this is, this is, this is, this is. This is not that. That is not this. This is not this. This is not this. These are three different things. Agree? Let's go back closer and closer and closer and closer and closer. Now what you can find out? Energy, atoms, energy clumps. Aggregation. Close-up shot. Closer, closer, closer. If you live closer, then you will find the reality. Do you have to go near, or I'm just taking you through your mind? I'm not taking you through your eyes. I'm taking this journey through your mind, using your mind. Do you understand that? You have seen this. Say, have you seen the? Can you see this? Right. So you can see some star-like thing. If you come closer and closer and closer and closer and closer, Is there a star or is there a pixels? Red color, green color, blue color, lights are here. Is there a screen or just red, green, blue lights? My goodness, ladies and gentlemen. You are not looking for a video, ladies and gentlemen. You are looking for lights. Are you aligned with me? If you come closer and closer and closer, is there a movie or is there a lights emitting? Okay. So is there a movie then? Is there a movie in a movie? No, there's no movie in a movie. Is there an onion in an onion? Is it mind-blowing or... I'm not doing anything, I'm not hypnotizing you. I'm just showing you the reality. You think onion is a one entity. But when you closer and closer, if you closer and closer, you will see the peels, leafy sheets. They are not one entity. At the same time, if you go closer and closer, then you will find they are not actually cells even. These are what? Energy aggregations, energy clouds, energy clamps, like clouds. How about you then? How about this? Is it something in a hand or is it something just cloud of energy? Huh? If you come closer and closer, is there a hand there?
Cloud of energy.
Cloud of energy. When what do you eat?
Just cloud of energy.
When you eat cloud of energy, it becomes cloud of energy. What is the difference? Just the packing arrangement and that's it. But do you understand this and this and this and this and this and the air are made out of same thing? Then can you tell me what is the element in this world? How many elements are in this world? 5. What? Why? Four elements. 4. No, actually 1. Even air is made out of energy, water is made out of energy, solid is made out of energy. Everything is made out of what? Do you understand that? Energy. Here you can see energy, 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 energy. This is a cloud of energy and different levels of aggregation. Do you understand that? When you eat something, are you taking something different to your body or this is same thing? Cloud of energy. When you walk one place to the other place, are you going to a different place or are you going to the same? Like it's a different arrangement but made out of same thing. Do you understand this? Now this is the game. Did you tell me that you were searching for different things, right? You are searching for so many different things. That's why you can't stay at one place. Because why? You want to look other things. Agree? Huh? Is there a different things or same thing made out of? Ladies and gentlemen, this is the problem in the mind. Mind doesn't know about this reality. When minds can be educated with this reality, mind stops searching for new thing. Because mind knows that there is no new things. Do you understand this? This is very logical, ladies and gentlemen. This is the solution for all your mental vexation, mental issues. Now tell me, addiction, anxiety, depression, loneliness, everything appears in your mind because the mind is searching for difference. Can you find difference in this world, or everything is same thing? Ladies and gentlemen, one world, one family. Do you understand that now? I have taken Einstein equation, E equals mc squared. You know that I'm a scientist still. This is energy, this is energy, this is energy. Who told you that? Einstein. E equals mc squared. Remember that equation? The energy cloud is what mass is. Mass is not mass. The first thing that we learn in the school, matter is discrete. Matter is not an entity. So you can you give an identity? Identity means what? Separate, uniqueness. That's why you identify that. Is there a separate or uniqueness, or everything is same? Do you understand this? When you eat carrot, it becomes your hair. When you eat leeks, it becomes your skin. When you eat chicken, it becomes your flesh. Then that means chicken is not chicken. Chicken can be flesh as well. Chicken can be hair as well. Chicken and pork. Do you have two different things, or same energy with different arrangement? Do you understand what my point is? The argument. It's our mind is under pressure, and it makes illusions out of nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what exactly happened to all humanity. Our minds are in search of something new. Do you understand that? What mind has to realize is everything is made out of same thing. When mind realizes that, mind stops searching for new thing. Understand? When mind stops searching for new thing, then mind becomes neutral. That is the inner peace. Now tell me, you told me that you are searching for happiness. You are searching for peace. You are searching for satisfaction. Understand? You are searching for satisfaction because, ladies and gentlemen, you are under pressure. You are not satisfied. That's why you are searching for something new. Because you have an idea, you have a wrong idea, that wrong view, a wrong idea, wrong point of view, that different things exist in this world. Unique entities are there. This experience is unique. This is the wrong idea we have. As a result of that, now mind is vexing, mind is searching for that uniqueness. That's why people blame about recently somebody showed me iPhone 16, or is there another iPhone that came? 16 or 17? 17 and 16, there's only this rearrangement of the camera, and this is 17 or something like that. Okay, now people, that is also, you feel, some people feel it's unique, but actually what happens there? Ladies and gentlemen, it's like, have you played card packs? The playing cards? So it's just shuffle and rearrange. All the time when you get something, it's new. It's not new, it's the same card pack, you are just shuffling and taking out randomly. Do you understand that? The name that we have given to this session is Detox Your Mind, isn't it? Ladies and gentlemen, now tell me, what is the toxic material that exists in the mind?
Negative thoughts.
No. Negative thoughts are symptoms. Negative pressure are symptoms of the mind, because if mind is with negative, these toxicants, the mind is under pressure, mind is under vexation, now mind is searching for something. When searching for something, mind is agitated. When you're searching for something, your mind is agitated. When you're looking for something, you are not at peace, you are not at rest, you can't rest in peace. Now you can find out that in the Bible it says, truth will set you free. Truth sets you free. La verità ti libera, in Italian. The truth will set you free. See, truth will set you free. Did you understand that? Truth will set you free means why? You're searching, you're vexing for something new. But truth is, there are no new things. This is energy, this is energy, this is energy, this is energy. We use science and all the religions together to understand the truth. Is it okay? Do you need religion? You don't have to be religious, ladies and gentlemen. You don't have to stick to religion. You don't have, you can believe whatever the religion you believe. I'm not against that, but we have to understand the truth, because there's only one truth in this world. Do you understand that? The science explores that truth. Okay, of course. Then all the religions are talking about the same thing. They are not religions, ladies and gentlemen. I don't see that they are really, they are philosophies that discuss about something truth. In order to understand this, you need to have a guidance of a teacher, otherwise you can't understand that. Can you see that? Have you ever thought in that way, that all are energy aggregations? How many times you learn these things? Ladies and gentlemen, I have spent 35 years of my life doing research and learning chemistry, biochemistry, biophysics, and COVID. I was researching about COVID-19 virus. When I listened to my teacher, then I realized, my goodness, even though in the periodic table you have 108 elements, natural elements, there's only one element throughout in the periodic table. That's energy. All the atoms are made out of electrons, protons, neutrons. That means there's no difference between hydrogen and helium. Uniqueness. Do you understand that? They are energy aggregations. Inner peace. Now, the toxicants in the mind that I was discussing, toxicants. The toxicant in the mind is the wrong idea, wrong perspective. If, let's say, you all are my friends, let's say the person who came with me, let's say I tell you, hey, brother and sister, don't talk to him, he is rude. He is not here, that's why I can say that. I was kidding, right? So he is rude, don't talk to him. Be careful with him when you deal with them. So let's say we all are big friends. How do you react now? When you see him, do you feel happy, or do you feel pleasant, or you feel not angry, you're cautious about.
Yeah.
Why? Doubtful. Now tell me, how that experience manifests in your mind? Did he do something? He didn't do anything. I have planted the wrong idea. Not wrong idea. I have planted an idea. Now tell me, ideas can shape the perception. Do you understand this? Ideas are the raw materials of perception. When ideas can be changed, altered, manipulated, the way you perceive is influenced by that idea. Do you understand that? Now, the fallacy here is, when you feel in that way, you don't remember, this is because that idea you feel in this way. You don't know, it's because you have taken that idea you feel in this way. You think, I feel that yes, of course, he is also not good. He hasn't done anything. He is smiling at you. You are. Now he hasn't done anything. But you feel cautious. Your perception is influenced by the idea that I have planted in you. Now tell me, all the advertisements in this world are planting an idea, telling you that this is unique. This lighter, big, is the best. Big lighter is the best. Remember what? Big lighter is the best lighter. Remember what? What? See? It works. I'm just showing an advertisement. Right? Now what happened? When you go here and there, when you see big lighter, you feel what? It's the best.
It looks lovely.
It works lovely. Now when you need the lighter, automatically big comes to your head because of what? Big is the best. I don't know this is the best or this is the worst. I have no idea. This is just, I'm kidding, okay? Don't take this idea in here. Now, try to understand, ladies and gentlemen. When mind is under pressure, when mind is indoctrinated with those ideas, when mind is doctrinated, like planted that idea, that mind feels in the same way. When the mind feels in that way, mind confirms that idea, yes, it is the best. Then mind enters to a tunnel that without big, I can't live. This is how you find your partner. When you see him, somebody recommended you, hey, I think she is matching to you. You know what? You are right. Now he planted that idea. After that, this is what happened to me. I have been chanting that idea. She is the one. Yes. Now I can't come out from that. Now I am chanting that mantra. What? She is lovely, she is lovely, she is like, Now you are entering into a tunnel. Now you can't come out of it. This is the root cause of all addictions. Addiction happens in the mind because when mind is influenced by the wrong idea, that mind can be trained to think in that way. Not trained. If mind get that idea, it will be in that tunnel. Do you understand this? Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the thing. We have been chanting, we have been thinking, we have been confirming to ourselves that different entities exist. We have been confirming to us that everything in this world are not everything same thing, but difference are there. That's why when baby was born, you can see the baby is playing with this. Then he fed up with that. He keeps that. He takes this, and then this. He takes different things because he feels that this is not that, this is not this. Huh? Exploring why. There are differences in the world. That's why you have to explore. When you explore, are you under peace or under vex? Peace or under pressure? Explore. Pressure. Do you understand that? Now tell me, who ruins your inner peace? We ourselves, because of that wrong idea, the toxic idea that we have. What is that toxic idea? Things are different. If you can practice this concept, if you can prove this, if you can prove to your mind everything is same thing and okay to have, then you will eat for your purpose. Then your digestion system will have a rest. Because your mind is not under pressure to eat all the time. Your energy consumption will be saved. You don't get that much of electricity bill because you don't open the fridge time to time and check the fridge. I mean, you know you haven't brought anything, but still you open the fridge and check, ooh, nothing. You won't scroll your phone to find pleasure, to get relief, because your mind is at peace. You don't need them, you don't rely on them. Your mind is at peace. Do you understand this? If that is the thing, ladies and gentlemen, if you can realize who you are, if you can realize what actually happens here, if you can realize the whole world is same thing, if you can come to 100% realization that whatever that you have been doing is actually changing the same thing, then you stop searching for new things. As a result of that, your mind will find the inner peace. That's the neutral state. That doesn't need, you don't need to go to a jungle, but you can work, you can live like a normal life and find the inner peace. Do you understand that? You don't have to meditate and you don't have to go to a jungle and meditate. While you work, you can reflect about this. As a result of that, you can find the inner peace. Now you don't vexed, now you don't under pressure, now you will be under free. This is what I learned from my teacher, and as a result of that, compared to last 2 years before, now I'm experiencing inner peace because of that. You don't have to go and search for, is there any proofs? Proof is in here. I just explained to you what I experienced. But you saw that I came here, I can walk, I can talk, I can act like a normal living being, but my mind is actually constant peace. Those days I was doing research in the outside. Now I am doing research here. Research you, while you research others. When you research yourself, you don't have to find journals to publish. Because when you do research, your mind is the publication. You don't have to publish everywhere, you can publish here. Because this is something you prove to yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, we were born to a prison. We were born to a bondage. We don't know that we have this. We were born to this prison. It's up to you to release your to find out liberation. That's why all these religious leaders and all these spiritual people have come to this world and explained that you need to understand the reality. The truth will set you free. That's why everybody came here. Everybody explains the same truth. People fight each other because they feel they are there and the other people are others. I'm just asking, do you think that cow knows he's producing Australian milk? What is the difference between New Zealand milk and Australian milk and British milk? Do you think this is just the label that we have given and now we fight each other? See, I like our things. Ladies and gentlemen, when you fly from one place to the other place, you think that you have gone to another country. No, ladies and gentlemen, this is the same world. What is the time now?
It's 10:45.
Huh?
10:45.
Is it real time? Is it the true time now? True time now? What is the true time?
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is no true time. 10 days before, like 15th, what's the day today? 19th. 19th. 12th, I was in Rome, Italy. 14th, I was in Auckland. Right? It's 12-hour difference in the time. And 14th, right? And 15th, I went to Christchurch. And 16th, I went to 𝗵𝗂𝐴𝐺𝐴. That's the southern end of the New Zealand. And now 18th, I came to Brisbane. Now I'm in Brisbane. Now time is this. Now just I'm asking, what is the true time? Well, what is the real time? Ladies and gentlemen, these are conventions. You need to understand the logic behind the magic. When you know the logic behind the magic, now magic is not a magic anymore. Now tell me, all the negative emotions, stress, anxiety, depression, manifest in this world because they lack understanding of this truth that I just simply explained. Lack of understanding of that everything is equal, everything is same. People are fighting for equality. Actually, naturally they are equal. Female and a male. Is there a difference? Gender equanimity? No, equality. Gender equality. Right? People fight for gender equality. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't have to fight for gender equality because they are equal in nature. God will laugh. God is laughing at us. If God is there, everyone is children of God. You all are my sons, and now you are fighting, you are now arguing, you are now quarreling, you are now blaming each other. Lord Krishna is laughing at us, the things that we have been doing. Allah is laughing at us. What the hell you guys are doing? This energy is laughing at us. If this energy, if this atom can speak, he will say, my brother, I'm not in a box. I'm just myself, I'm energy. And how about here? He will say, I'm also here, same energy, there's no difference. Do you understand that? Now tell me, Allah, God, Krishna, energy, same. These are the concepts that people have used to explain this same philosophy in everywhere. If I come to you, I have to speak with energy because your belief set is energy. If I go to Jerusalem, I have to speak with Bible because there's only one truth that exists in this world. There are no two truths. There's only one truth. One world, one family, that's it. Do you understand this? Now tell me, if you can work your life to get rid of the misunderstanding of this world, if you can realize who is the nature, what is the nature of nature, then you will be free. Because you know that there's no different things. It's the Bible, ladies and gentlemen. It says, if you see me, you see my Father. If you see me, you see. If you don't see me, you don't see my Father. If you see yourself, then you can see the whole nature. If you see whole nature, then you can see yourself. Is there any artificial things in this world, in this room? Artificial things. Is there any natural things in this world, room? How do you define natural and artificial? Man-made is artificial. Nature-made is natural. Agree? If man is the nature, then how you define that? Chief Seattle once said to Washington DC, that Washington chairman, the officer, the Chief Seattle, Red Indians leader, he has sent a letter. Have you read that? Have you ever read that letter? Earth does not belong to the man. Man belongs to earth. Everything united, everything connected as the blood that united us. Man didn't weave the web of life. He is merely a strand in it. Whatever he does to the web, he does to himself. Everything is same. Love your neighbor, love everyone, because everybody are same. This is the way to detox your mind, ladies and gentlemen. Detox your mind means correcting, eradicating the problem in the mind. Get rid of the negative, toxic idea out of your mind. That's the way to detox your mind. If you can get rid of that wrong idea of that everything is different, then you will stop, your mind will stop searching for it. Difference. That's the way to rest in peace. Right? Did you learn anything from here? You know what? We have been practicing this now for 5 years and it worked for me. It worked for so many people. That's why one of your member has contacted our Minister of Nirvana and wanted to give this opportunity to you. People who has done that effort to bring this wisdom to you. They should be so happy about that, because this is the ultimate truth that everybody should understand, ladies and gentlemen. This is the ultimate truth that everybody in this world has to realize. People argue, people fight, all the mental health issues are aligning here. The root cause of mental health issues is here. This is the problem. If you fix this, it will be gone. You don't need counselors. Counselors? Yes. You don't need counseling sessions. If you can realize this reality, then you will be free. You will be free. Then you do your PhD or master without any stress. I'm doing so many things, ladies and gentlemen, but I don't feel stress. I'm working in that moment. I'm happily living this moment, and I'm happy. I'm done. I want you to realize this. I want you to follow this. I want you to start this journey with us. So every Monday at 6:30 p.m. 6:30 or 6 o'clock, I can't remember. Sydney and Brisbane, what's the difference between? 1 hour. So every Monday, 1 hour before.
So they are 1 hour ahead of us.
Okay. Every Monday, 7 p.m. Sydney time. Online, there's an online session. I'm conducting with my other monks. There are so many monks in our monastery who practice this. So every Monday at 6 p.m. if you can come. I mean, it's a journey. You need to always, refresh this again and again and again. Once we can plant this idea 100%, you will be free. I can understand. I can attest to you, ladies and gentlemen. This happens to me. I'm practicing this. Nothing has gone wrong with me. I'm okay. I'm living normal life. You don't have to become a monk. You don't have to become a nun, but you can become a free person. I hope that you are searching for that freedom. Isn't it? So we all are freedom fighters. Not in the outside, but with our minds. Fight against this wrong idea. That's the enemy you have. Thank you very much for listening. So if you are interested in this, you can give either email address or contact number to our Mr. Hasitha. So he will guide you. I will send you the links, our WhatsApp group, I think we have. So you can come there and you can start the journey. Thank you very much. It's a nice audience, I love this. And don't worry, madam, you are the one who organized?
Yes.
Don't worry, madam. We go there anywhere. If there's only one person, we come there. For example, I traveled 300 kilometers just to talk someone in Genoa in Italy, right? He was like, we advertised the session, and there's only one person registered, and he's the translator. Then I did the session for translator.
Nice.
We don't need people much. We need someone who has capabilities to realize this. Now tell me, brothers, sisters, like you were which country you?
I'm from India.
India?
Nepal.
Nepal? Nepal?
We're out of energy.
These are the philosophies that discussed in all these religions. We just have to read between the lines in order to understand. If you just take from the surface, you won't realize what's going there. Throughout my life, I was searching the truth. I did my PhD in biochemistry and biophysics, and after that I was doing postdoctoral fellowship while I'm listening to all these spiritual things. Then one teacher showed me, this is it. That triggered me. That changed my life. That's why I chose to put the rope and explain this to the world. Because now I'm standing for that truth. You can be part and parcel with this. You don't have to change anything. You can live your free life. But I'm here to help you. So help us to help you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for organizing this.
No problem. Are you heading back to Brisbane now, or have you got more?
Today I am flying to India, to Bangalore.
Yeah.
We have a conference there with 𝗓𝗏. You might have heard that. 𝗓𝗏. and then I'll be back again Brisbane in 3 days.
Wow.
So you are based in Brisbane, right?
No, we are traveling I based in Sri Lanka. I come every 6 months to Australia. But I have Australian passport, so I lived here. So now this is a tour like Brisbane, and then we will be in Sydney, and then Tasmania, Victoria, Adelaide, Perth, Darwin, and then back to Sri Lanka, Malaysia and Sri Lanka. So it's a journey. Then I will start again that journey on March. UK, Europe and Italy, and then come back here. So if you ask me where do you reside, I don't have a place to reside, because I am always in the sky. Because I want to help people, because this is the gift that I received from my teacher. Without teachers I won't be able to. My teacher is here as well. He has done a session yesterday. So I am touring with my teacher these days.
Well, thank you very much. We appreciate your time and coming up the range and the traffic. And what time are you flying? You're flying from Brisbane?
Yes, at 6 o'clock we have Singapore Airlines.
I hope it's a good journey for you.
You know that if you do this journey, you will be fed up because of the time and the bodily pain, but because of the mind is at peace. Now I don't feel that pain from the body. I can work at this moment with a smile face, because I am not acting, but yes, that's the peace I feel. That's why
Get negative thoughts anytime.
no. That's why I am telling you that this work is here. The proof is in the pudding. Even though when we came here, it was late. Then I asked him, okay, let's give them a call and tell them that we will be late like 10 minutes, and that's it. I mean, when we come here, we will quickly do all the things and we start. This is not the world's end. Exam is not your life, ladies and gentlemen. PhD is not your life. Your life is actually, you have a life right now. Live your life in this moment. Thank you very much.
Thank you.